Hey everyone, it's Joel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to update the firmware on your Packet Potato. So the very first thing that you'll need to do is to download the Arduino IDE. I'll put a link down in the description, but just download this and install it. The next thing that you'll need to do is to head over to the GitHub page for the Packet Potato. Again, I'll put a link in the description. But once you get to the GitHub page, then you're going to come over here to the right-hand side and under Releases, click on version 1.4, which at the time of making this video is the newest firmware version. So then you'll scroll down to the bottom and we'll download the source code. So there we go, we've got our source code. So then the next thing that we'll need to do is we will open up the Arduino IDE. So we'll just launch that really quick. And then we'll go up here to the menu and click on Settings. And then we need to add an additional board to the IDE. So the Packet Potato uses the Wemos D1 Mini. And so you're basically just going to take this link and paste it into this field right here. Again, I'll put that down in the description so you can copy and paste it really easily, and then click OK, and it should install those extra board profiles and you'll be ready to go. All right, so next thing we'll need to do is we need to unzip our firmware. So I'm just going to bring it out to the desktop and unzip it really quick. So there we go. There's our firmware. So to open it up, I'm just going to open up the Packet Potato folder and just double click on packetpotato.ino. And now you can see that the Arduino IDE has now opened that project up. We'll close this other sketch that we don't need anymore, as well as the folder, just to keep things nice and clean. All right, so here we go. Here's all the code for the Packet Potato. Pretty much everything that makes the Packet Potato work is all right here. And then the next thing that we'll need to do is we'll need to select the port that the board is plugged into. So I guess this is a good time to plug in your Packet Potato. So first and most important thing is be sure to unplug the battery. You could just turn the power off. That does effectively unplug the battery, but just to be really, really sure, unplug it. That way there's no possibility of it accidentally being powered with both USB and the battery. That could be very, very bad. I've accidentally done it a couple times and it hasn't burned anything up yet, but we don't want to take any chances. Just unplug the battery. So then you'll plug a micro USB cable into the microcontroller port on your Packet Potato. So like that. See, I've got it plugged in there and it's actually powered on. It's working right now because it receives power over USB. So once you do that, then you will see some kind of USB serial device listed here. The number at the end is going to be random, but it's usually pretty easy to tell which one is yours. So go ahead and click on that. Then it's going to ask you to select a board. So for this one, we need the Wemos D1 Mini. So what I'll do is usually just type in D1, and here it says D1, R2, and Mini. So we want to select Lowland Wemos D1, R2, and Mini, and there you can see the port selected and hit OK. So now, almost the last thing that we need to do is we just need to set the clock speed on the board, and we're going to set that to 160 megahertz. So just select 160 megahertz and you're good to go. Okay, so that's it. At this point, all there is left to do is to upload the firmware. So to do it, we're going to click on the upload button. So it's actually going to compile the firmware really quickly and then zip it all over to the board with USB. So we'll let it do that now. And there we go. The firmware on the Packet Potato has now been updated. So if you see that it says potato on it as it boots up, then you know that it's a pretty good sign that you're running the latest firmware. So be sure to go check out the GitHub page to find out what is new in this firmware. There's a lot of new functionality, including the ability to look at what data rate you're hearing. You can look at the retry rate for the last 100 packets over the channel, and you can even apply thresholds for signal strength and filter out anything below a certain signal strength. So lots of fun things to play with. It's a little bit more interactive than it was before. So I hope this video helped, and I hope that you enjoy your Packet Potato. Have fun. See you later. Bye now.